Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world.
Hi, my name is Sam Moore, and I'm going to be performing Experiment 8 on falling bodies. So, for this experiment, I have a piece of paper and a heavy textbook. I'm going to drop them at the same time, but in different ways. So, for the first way, I'm going to drop them simultaneously from the same height and see which one lands first, just like this. Here it goes. Same height, same time, 3, 2, 1. So the book landed first in that case. Now I'm going to try it in a different way. I'm going to try putting the sheet of paper on top of the book and dropping it. Okay, here we go. We're dropping at the same time, in the same height, but the paper's on top. So in that instance, they landed at the same time. Now I'm going to put the sheet of paper under the book and do the same thing, see which lands first. Landed at the same time there as well. Now I'm going to crumple this sheet of paper into a ball as tight as I can and see which one hits the ground first, hits the table first. Everything else is the same. Okay, here we go. Same height. Here we go. So you can see they landed at the same time in that instance too. So they landed at the same time in all of the instances besides the one where it was uncrumpled and side by side like this. So the first instance. So the reason for this is that all objects fall at the same acceleration due to gravity. The only difference is air resistance. While they both experienced the same air resistance, the piece of paper had less mass, so it wasn't able to push against that air resistance as quickly. So that's why they landed at different times when the paper was uncrumpled. But when the paper was on top of the book, the air resistance was taken away for the paper, and they were able to land at the same time. And then when the paper was crumpled, the surface area of the paper became less, and so it therefore had less air resistance, and they were able to land at the same time. Yeah, so this experiment was related to Galileo's experiments, where he found that all falling bodies actually fall at the same speed, have the same acceleration due to gravity, even though it might not seem like it because of air resistance. But in the absence of air resistance, all objects fall at the same acceleration. We can also see how air resistance depends on surface area with the crumpled ball. By decreasing the surface area of the paper, we can make the ball fall faster because there's less air resistance because there's less surface area. So that was why it was able to fall at the same time, or hit the table at the same time as the book when it was crumpled up, as opposed to when it was just flat. Thank you for watching.